Hello SnailCraft, it is I, Doink Juice, and welcome to a video on the Nautical Quest. So, from spawn up there, you just run down these stairs here and come to this quest NPC. And in the far left slot will be the /quest nautical thing, so just go ahead and take it, and it'll, if you have nothing in your left hand, it'll automatically put it there, but it's just 10 scrolls. I think it's just a pretty simple scroll. Harvest 100 lily pads, smelt 156 cooked cod, harvest 128 seagrass, dig 128 clay, and craft 32 compasses. Easy peasy. Now, can we just keep up that trend for the rest of them? So, for lily pads, if it works the way... Oh, should I have a whole bunch right here? Yeah, if it works the way I'm thinking it's gonna work, yep, literally just place and destroy rapidly, and you will clear that one out in no time. The smelt 156 cooked cod one, that one might actually be a little rough. Well, actually, no. If I go around with a flame, or if I go around with a fire aspect sword and just bop them, like that'll be good enough, right? Like, well, actually, no. I gotta. Okay, if I take the fire aspect off and just go around slaughtering cod. Oh, there's cod spawners. Okay, shit. Okay, so harvest 128 seagrass. Our oceans are everywhere. Dig 128 clay. All right, so I don't even really know where to begin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the cod one. And for quests like this where I gotta smelt something raw, I'm just gonna use my ethereal eye with no fire aspect on it. So for the cod, I'm just gonna... Why is there just a random zombie spawner there? But I just went to PWN portal and just went to the squid section, and yep, they got, I see one. Okay, so they have 2 cod spawners, so, okay, there we go. So let's just go ahead and slaughter these things. So, of course, I'm going to do all of this fish killing and fish smelting and like all that stuff is going to be off camera. So, digging 128 clay, that one shouldn't be too hard because I have a home in a mangrove biome somewhere. Compasses, easy. Seagrass, easy. Okay, so I'm just going to cut back to whenever I get to scroll number 2. Alright, and here we are at scroll 2, and I already know I'm going to hate it. Visit a deep frozen ocean biome. Craft 128 blue ice. I have no fucking idea how to do that. Kill 10 strays. Throw 300 snowballs, and harvest 456 spruce logs. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought, but I need to look up the blue ice recipe, and I need to just beg in chat for a deep frozen ocean biome. Shout out to Wonder Avocado and Sierpinski for offering to teleport me to a deep frozen ocean biome. Just really goes to show what kind of community we got here at SnailCraft. You just ask in chat, and then within seconds, people are just sending you TPs. But craft 128 blue ice. Okay, so you craft blue ice by putting 9 packed ice together, and how to get packed ice. Okay, so you don't craft packed ice, you just mine that shit. So I'm gonna whip out my trusty, let me see, is this already packed ice? Oh, dude, this shit is everywhere. Shout out again to Wonder Avocado for helping me with another one without even knowing it. So I got my 128 blue ice done. On this channel, we care about environmental preservation. That's why I got all the packed ice I needed without affecting the natural topography of the area. And shout out again to Wonder Avocado for getting me the throw snowballs one. And here we are at /PW Roses. So I'm on to the kill 10 strays challenge, and she has done some more work, but I'm going to assume that strays are this way somewhere. So if you just keep running down this corridor here from the beginning room and just run past the regular skeletons, you will find these strays. But just really simple, just wait for them to spawn, and bada bing bada boom, you'll be done. And now to endure the pain of harvesting 456 spruce logs. So after typing /RTP, this was my first teleport. So I'm just gonna clear cut this entire biome until I'm done with the scroll. Just now occurred to me that you can harvest the 456 spruce logs by just nerd pulling up and then mining it all down. Like, it said the word harvest and I read it as spruce, like just spruce tree. So I guess I'm just immersed as fuck in this game at the moment. Alright, and for this next one, for scroll number 3, we got mine 50 gold ore, craft 156 barrels, travel 1,000 blocks in a boat, chop 456 oak logs, and kill 40 guardians. Pretty easy, I think. So for the kill 40 guardians, I'm pretty sure you can do that at /PWN portal, and I am doing this all on Firefly and stuff. And gold ore, I guess we're just gonna have to do some good old-fashioned mining, because I don't feel like buying any gold ore. Crafting barrels will be easy. Traveling 1,000 blocks on a boat will be easy, and oak logs will just be the same grueling task. Actually, probably even easier, because I could just go into just RTP and there's oak trees goddamn everywhere. Other than just RTPing and mining oak logs, then using those oak logs to make barrels, I really can't think of anything else to say, so I'm just gonna cut back to whenever I have something else interesting to say, or whenever I'm at scroll number 4. Not a very huge tip, but man, if you guys are having trouble looking for caves for the gold ore part, dude, just go to an ocean and just, like, look around for, like, 2 minutes. Like, not only is there caves everywhere, but, like, gold is fucking everywhere in these things. And another tip I feel like is worth sharing, deep slate gold ore and regular gold ore both count. So, like, right here, see how it's deep slate? And bam, it goes up, just in case y'all are wondering. And another tip, I guess, while you're doing these mining, like, gold ore, iron ore, whatever quests, like, the gold ore I have to mine with just a regular pick, that is unavoidable. But while you're going around looking for gold ore, you know, if it's within arm's length or whatever, you know, just mine it up. So if there's a future quest, maybe not in this scroll, but, like, just in future scrolls, you'll have that, or you could just sell it. So, just food for thought, you know what I mean. So, this next one is going to suck. Craft 400 spruce boats. Milk 30 squids, kill 15 turtles, mine 500 sand, die by drowning. Easy, all that easy. Why 400 spruce boats? Do they at least stack? Oh my fucking god, they don't stack. Oh my god. Why does it have to be fucking 400, dude? See, like, and you can't shift click, so you just gotta push through it. Dude, this is freaking me out. I guess this is Chariot Kirby because it said they entered true right as they teleported, but dude, my heart did not enjoy seeing that. That freaked me the fuck out. I don't know if I'd call it a strat, but at least you don't have to place it in your inventory anymore. You can just just click and drag them out of your inventory and then I guess burn them or whatever. That's the only strat I got for this, man. Dude, I see that little bastard over there, dude. Oh my fucking god. Juice Palace is fucking haunted, bro. I'm scared. Dude, the little fucker disappeared. Where the hell did it go? Alright, well, carrying on with whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Now that I'm looking at my trash can directly, I'm just going to go ahead and craft the boats and just click and drag them straight into the trash can. I'm on the fucking lookout. Like, in my peripheral, like, I'm looking for this fucking statue, dude. So all that spruce wood you mined 1 or 2 quest scrolls ago, yeah, just go ahead and just hang on to all of that for this exact part. Oh my god, I just fucking discovered some new tech. So if you press Q, if you look above my hotbar down there, you can kind of see through the dark gray peripheral of the inventory screen, but whenever you press Q, it crafts it and it throws it immediately. So bam 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 bam. Dude, oh my god, this is fucking game changing. Holy shit. Dude, this is so much faster, dude. My arm was actually like straining so hard. Alright, now that got off, well, once I learned that you could just press Q to craft it and throw it into a trash can immediately, that changed everything. But now that I got the hardest one of that done, all I gotta do is just milk 30 squids, kill 15 turtles, mine 500 sand, and die by drowning. And all that stuff is pretty fucking easy. Or for the milk squids part, if it works the same way as it did in my relic quest video, then I'm pretty sure you can't milk squids with the buckets stacked, so you gotta hold them single-handedly like this. And here I am at /PW Roses in the water mobs section, and she's got a whole bunch of turtles. So I have learned from the error of my ways. You do not, in fact, have to mine 500 sand with a pickaxe. It's just a weird thing with the meerkat shovel that you can't, where you can't use it. I was trying to use the meerkat shovel a while back to mine sand and it wasn't working, but it's just because you just need to use a shovel that is not the meerkat shovel, because the meerkat shovel is a double drop shovel, so I guess that messes with, the stat tracking of this quest. Now that that's done, all I gotta do is die by drowning to finish off scroll number 4. And just for anyone curious who hasn't done a quest in the past, Whenever you die by drowning and it's specifically a quest challenge, you get to keep all your XP. And now for scroll 5 of 10. Craft 256 blue stained glass, pretty easy. Kill 30 glow squid, pretty easy. Craft 192 sandstone, pretty easy. Smelt 256 terracotta, pretty easy, and fish 50 times, also pretty easy. I don't think I'm going to really record any of these because these all seem really easy and not really worth recording. The only tip that I could really think of giving is for the kill 30 glow squid one, I went to /PW roses and went to the water mob section, like how I did for the turtle slaughter over there. But glow squid below, go down here, and then down here are a bunch of glow squids. Or even better, for this exact challenge, you can go to /PW glow squid and then boom, you just spawn right in front of a hole and the glow squid will come out of that. So I guess another tip would be, with all that sand you mined, go ahead and turn it into glass so you can make plenty of blue stained glass. For the fish 50 times one, I'm eating good this time around because I unboxed, or I think I unboxed this. But I got Gil's Lucky Fishing Rod, and then on top of that, I got a fucking fishing hat. So adding on to that tip I shared about just pressing Q, so it turns out you could just hold that down. And I've already completed the craft 192 sandstone thing, but I'm going to do it anyway, so just... You could shift click from here to here, put all the materials in there, but if you hold down Q, or whatever your throw key is, it just goes down insanely fast. Another quick tip, you can't shift click whenever you're crafting stuff, but whenever you're smelting it, you can shift click it out of there. So as you can see at the bottom there, you can see that I'm getting credit even though I am shift clicking it directly into my inventory. Okay, and here I am at scroll number 6. I gotta visit a cold ocean biome, a lukewarm ocean biome, a frozen ocean biome, snowy beach biome, and ocean biome. So, when in doubt, beg chat. Shout out again to I think it was Wonder Avocado, that gave me the set home to the deep frozen ocean biome, and I came back here, and now I'm just flying around. And I got I'm hoping to get the cold ocean biome one here, but I got the frozen ocean and snowy beach biome one here. But it is proving difficult to find a cold ocean biome. The fuck? What the hell is this? This is an interesting structure I just found in the wild. Dude, and I guess another tip for the gold ore part, dude, find a Badlands and try to find a cave, dude. I got it. Alright, finally, I got the damn cold ocean. So, now I just need to kill 20 tropical fish, mine 25 fire coral fans, swim 5,000 blocks, eat 20 pufferfish, and craft 32 maps. Okay, those are all pretty easy. So for the tropical fish one, let's see here. I'm pretty sure in the glowing squid part of /PW end portal, I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of tropical fish here. I don't know if I saw 20, but I did see a good bit. I'm not sure where these tropical fish are coming from. Maybe they're just naturally spawning, but I don't think there's any tropical fish spawners in here, is there? Oh no, yeah, there is, right here, never mind. So, /PW end portal, there is a tropical fish spawner that you can use. And the spawner's pretty fast too. You don't really gotta sit around here very long, because I've been here for about 2 minutes, and I'm already about halfway done with this. So just be nice, share with your fellow SnailCrafter. You know, I had a feeling that crafting those 32 compasses would come in handy later on, because now you gotta craft 32 maps for this one. So does that count? Yep. So you just gotta craft 32 empty maps. Alright, that's easy enough. And shout out to /PW Crops for the... Well... I'm still shouting out PW Crops for, having sugarcane here, but someone got to it before me. Let's see. Is there any just leftover in a chest at all? No. Damn. There is fire coral fans in here, though, for one of the challenges. Oh well, I'll get the paper some other time. I'm going to go do some of the other challenges. So a while back, I stumbled across this pretty nice biome here. If you have a home set at a reef biome, it'll be really good for the swim 5,000 blocks thing, because you got to destroy these little things. They look like dinner plates, or well, people use them for dinner plates, but like these ones right here, these do not count. So you got to get the ones that are like laying on a block like that. I am going to put on a respiration helmet so I do not die. If none of you use your Bedrock account as an alt, I strongly recommend doing it. Because, like, while I'm out doing other stuff, like my sugarcane is growing so I can get more paper and all that, and, like, stuff can smelt and all that. So I have the River Otter pet, and it gives you Dolphins Grace 2. And it's really awesome, but you swim really far ahead of your otter. And while you're doing all this swimming, you can definitely burn a lot of calories, so you have to eat. So that's a good way to eat all of your pufferfish. But the downside is you are basically vulnerable to any attack the entire time. But hey, look at how fast I'm going. Dang. Alright, so the thing that I thought would happen, happened. Well, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Now I don't gotta worry about dying as much. Let's just carry on like nothing ever happened. So I'm 2 pufferfish shy of completing one of these, but here I am at /PWKAT or /PWCat, whatever you want to call it. And from this part right here where you spawn in, if you just keep running down that hallway all the way to the very end, you will see a section for aquatic spawners, and then up ahead on the right is the pufferfish spawner. So you just walk up to this waterfall here, swim up, and the pufferfish spawners are right here, and you just gotta wait. Shout out to Considious for just straight up giving me the rest of the paper I needed to complete that. And what else do I need? Okay, I just need to swim for a few, or like 1,000 or so blocks, and then I will just cut back to whenever I'm at scroll number 8. Hugo here hard carried for that last challenge for swimming, but here we are on scroll 8 of 10. We just gotta fill 50 buckets with water, milk 20 dolphins, break 200 seagrass, catch 10 salmon, and kill 10 drowned. So killing the drowned, I mean, I guess just kind of swim around the ocean maybe and catch 10 salmon. That'll just happen when it happens. Seagrass will be super easy. 20 dolphins, I mean, you could technically milk the same one over and over and fill 50 buckets with water, so that will all be pretty easy. So while fishing for salmon, I made a discovery. If you're using Gil's Lucky Fishing Rod and fish up a bow, you will get 2, and they stack like this, so it's kind of cursed. Alright, good morning everybody. Now we are on scroll 9 of 10. Craft 64 prismarine blocks, smelt 300 dried kelp, shear 30 frogs, mine 300 magma blocks, and mine 64 lapis ore. Now the lapis ore one, I've already got a pretty good head start on, since earlier I mentioned saving up all your ore that you passed up and everything. So now I am 47 ahead of the curve, and I only need 7 more. And magma blocks is easy. I'll just go to the nether for that. I guess I'll just beg in chat for the frogs, and you know, just everything else is pretty easy. For the prismarine blocks one, how do you make prismarine blocks? I think you just use prismarine shards, right? So to get your prismarine shards, you can come to /PWN portal. I just watched a video on making prismarine bricks, and I thought it was gonna be like you have to make the prismarine blocks and then do a 2x2 of that, but no, it's just 9 prismarine shards just all on the workbench. I'm really scared of mispronouncing your name, Lady Malindictment, but I asked in chat, does anybody got a frog farm? And sure enough, she just straight up has all these frogs. And they said that by the time you make a full round, they've already reset by the time you've gone by, so this is super nice. And just like that, we are done with the sheer frogs challenge. Shout out to Gecko Prince for getting me the last 6. I said 7 earlier, I meant 6. Getting me the last of the lapis I need. I was just killing guardians with this guy, and I figured, you know, let's ask him for some lapis ore. Let's see if he does, or let's see if he has some. And sure enough, he's like, alright, I'll get some. Thank you very much, Gecko Prince. You just saved me from having to go on a caving trip. And technically got this video out probably like 10 minutes quicker. Oh no, well. Oh my god, I was just about to place my lapis, but Lapg was here, and then they TP'd Wendy here, and now they're just kind of running circles around me. Oh god, I love you guys. And shout out to Lapg for giving me the last 10 lapis, and you're probably thinking, didn't Gecko give you the last lapis that you needed? Well, I thought, but I did my math wrong. It turns out I needed 10 more, so thank you, Lapg, for doing that. Alright, so here we are on the final quest. Craft 64 black dye, mine 300 gravel, shear 20 axolotls, trade 50 times with villagers, and die from contact with a cactus. Pretty easy way to go out. Right away, I know that /PW Roses has axolotls that you can shear there. Gravel, it's fucking everywhere. Craft 64 black dye, PW Roses and PW End Portal both have squid, I'm pretty sure, so you can get the black dye there. /PW trade platform for the villager trades, and cactus, I don't know, just find a desert, I guess. Alright, the last thing I need to do is just die from contact with a cactus, so here we go. I just want to take this time to thank everybody who helped me complete all the quests, get me to all the biomes, get me all the things I needed to craft. People who helped me with these quest videos just get the video out that much quicker, so thank you very much. And blammo, we got the Nautical Quest prize. So whenever you complete the Nautical Quest, you will get 2 quest crate keys, a Poseidon's Shield, which is just an unbreakable shield from what I can tell. You get Poseidon's Trident, which has Impaling 5 and Riptide 3 on it. You get Blahage, I'm pronouncing that right, but it has Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity, Bubble Pop Move Particles, Dolphins Grace effect, so you could just have Dolphins Grace everywhere. So this is what it looks like in your hand, and you can wear it. And that is what it looks like on your head. And okay, so this is what the shield, oh dude, that shield looks fucking sick. Too bad I'm not a sword or like shield kind of guy. Oh, and there's the trident in my hand right there. Ooh, that is fucking clean. Well, that was a pretty fun quest. Pretty easy quest too, you know? Well, thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope this video was helpful in some way. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.